Let's talk about getting the designation status of parameters within Creo. There's several ways to do this within NitroCell. This is just a very direct kind of one-off way to do things. So if we type in is designated, you'll notice that there's actually a couple of different options here. One of them is just a straight up parameter is designated call, which will write to Excel. Another one is is a table version of this. And the table version will actually write to a native Excel table and append to it. So every time you run this command on a new model or use another table as reference, it will actually kind of include this information. There is another way to get this information also, and that is to do a table parameter get. And this will do the same thing as is designated basically, with the exception that it will, I mean, it basically does the same thing, except it's a little bit more generic. It'll return the value. Also, this just returns the designation flag. So be sure to look at these two functions. I'm going to remove those for now, just so we can kind of pay attention to this one. So the active model that's here is what we'll be working with, and all you have to do is enter in the parameter name that you're interested in. So if we type in something like description, and then we need a place to write it to. So I'm going to come in and write it to this other worksheet, and we're going to pop that in, and then we'll just say stick that at like B5. And if I run this, you'll notice that it writes out the state of that. So if we check that out, you can see here that description is actually designated. If we uncheck that in Creo, run this again, you'll notice that that is now false. So this is just a very quick way to get this information. If you want to do another model in session here, like basket.prt, we can run that, and you'll notice that in the basket model, it's currently set to true. If we go take a look at that, just to confirm, yeah, there's description. It's currently set to true. I'm going to uncheck that and then rerun this again. And now you can see that the basket result is false. So that's a basic overview how to use it. Again, we recommend you use the table variation on this request. It is a little bit more useful for bigger picture automations.